I think this might be the most disgusting, most uncomfortable video I've ever done. I've seen a lot of horrible things on the internet. Let's see if you can make it to the end.
This is how my cat tells me that she's thirsty. When I say thirsty, I don't mean water from her bowl, or her fountain, or even the sink.
Then what? Does she want you to pour a water bottle on her? Water her like a little kitty plant?
Water from mommy's mouth. He's thirsty.
From what? From her mouth? Like you gonna spit on her? You gonna spit on your cat? No! Even worse, she's gonna make out with her!
Done? Is that enough? You still thirsty?
On the lips? Do you know where that mouth has been? Ew! I feel like I'm third wheeling this little cat couple right now. Y'all literally had a makeout session on my For You page. How am I supposed to ignore this? Bro, that is so disgusting. Like, I love my dogs. I'll kiss them on the face, on the cheek, on the forehead, but the mouth, no. I don't know where that mouth has been. Actually, I do, and that's exactly why I would never kiss it. That is gross. Also, like, what's a cat gonna do if you don't mouth to mouth feed it? Dehydrate? Mommy, if you don't make out with me, I'm just gonna shrivel up and die. Trey, I'm going to stop you right there. Let's not chew on our toenail clippings. I know times are tough. Everybody's doing anything they can for views. He's not actually gonna do it. He's not gonna chew on his toenail clippings. That's insane. Ew. Not even just like nibbling on one. A handful. Bro just went for it. I don't know if I can finish this video. Yeah, chew on them. So chewy. Pick one. Crunchy toenail clippings or a moldy lunchly pizza. Combo. Oh my god, is that hair? That's hair. They're pulling hair. Ah! Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let me clean your drain. Ah! Can we watch it again, but this time from a different perspective because that was so satisfying. Bro, Drano could never. There is nothing like a manual drain cleaning session where you just like yank it all out. That water gonna go down so good now. The worst part about this is that this was the next video. Ma'am, excuse me, what is that? Are these two related? So like first they get the drain video and then the hair in the soup. I mean, the soup looks delicious, but like what is it? Fat choy? Fat choy is a terrestrial cyanobacterium that is used as a vegetable. What is a terrestrial cyanobacterium? They call it the hair vegetable. Here, lover, I made you some hair soup. Okay, I would try it. It's a hair vegetable. I like vegetables. I don't like the fact that it came right after the drain video. POV, your eye is itchy. Ow! How does she go in so deep? Ew! You see the way she just... Man, if there was anything in there, oh, it's gone. I didn't even know you could go like that deep in. I'm scared to do it. I feel like you might accidentally like loosen your eye out of the socket. I don't know. I really hope she got that itch. I don't think the underside of my eyelid has ever been itchy though. It's usually just like the waterline. Y'all ever had brains on toast? A delicacy. Okay, I went to my mom's house the other day and she was telling me how delicious goat brain is. I'm just like, I don't know about that. She's like, it's one of her favorite foods. So I can't even imagine what this tastes like. It kind of looks like cream cheese when you spread it out like that. Oh, sprinkles. Sprinkles on the brain, that is interesting. If you eat brains, do you think it makes you smarter? I can't even imagine what this would taste like. Like perhaps a pate, but then he put sprinkles on it. That really threw me off. I would imagine a brain to be a savory treat, not sweet. Very interesting.
Who doesn't like oatmeal cream pie? Look at all the oatmeal cream pies. I got them all day, baby. Everybody, this is what the water looks like right now.
Bro just woke up one day and decided to make the most forbidden soup ever made. Who could afford chicken broth these days? Dirty laundry water it is. I'm kind of disappointed that they're individually wrapped. Please unwrap them and try it again. I wonder what's been marinating in there. I don't know. Let him cook. Raw dogging it on the couch, no plate or nothing, not even a paper towel. Sometimes you just run out of plates. But bro, the pizza comes in a cardboard box. That's basically a plate. You have no excuse, except the fact that you are an animal. And that pizza is closer to your feet than it is your mouth. Being on the phone at the same time, okay, that is diabolical. Whose child is this? Not even a paper towel. Times cannot be that tough that you could get a pizza, but not have a paper towel under it. That is eat hair. What is that? No, no. Bub, you are down bad. You are going straight to jail. I ain't gonna play the rest of the video. What even came out of her eye? Ugh. Is she draining a cyst? And it just like came out of her eye? You know, there's like eye boogers, but they're dry. Maybe it's a wet one. Eye snot. Sounds like an Apple product. Eye snot. Fun fact about eye boogers. When you wake up and your eyes are all crusty, it's like the casualties from the war that they were fighting of an infection while you were asleep. So you wake up and then all the eye crusts are the casualties from that war. I think that's so freaking cool. Ah! What is that? Bro got a demigorgon in his mouth. Ew! I hate it. It's a special effect. It's like a thing that you put in your mouth and you blow and then it like expands, but it has little teeth in it. Ah! Grandpa, stop. You're scaring the kids. By kids, I mean me. Y'all thought the girl making out with her cat was weird? This dude found a street rat and proceeded to let it explore his mouth. Yeah, let me just take a nibble, a sniff. Bro's gotta be speed running the plague. Maybe if I make out with this rat, we'll get COVID-20 before GTA 6. Oh, actually, maybe it's his pet. He let him stay there. Maybe he's cleaner than the average street rat. But still, I don't care. You know, maybe if you had a little chef hat, it'd be more acceptable. But like, that's a regular rat. Those things are dirty. I don't know, the way he went back for seconds, they've definitely done this before on multiple occasions. Sir, I think there's a parasite growing on your face. Whatever happened to the dog filter? Can we bring that back? These real filters are getting a little too realistic. I don't like it. Bro has a parasite feeding on his face. I get a little too chill for that. I thought those were black beans, but then they started moving. Cause you know, 5 Minute Crafts always fakes these videos like with the fleas. And then they're like, oh, it's actually coffee beans. Those are not coffee beans. Bro, oh, I got the heebie-jeebies everywhere. I literally have goosebumps. Why is he still in the water, bro? Go in the water, like, get rid of them. I would be so uncomfortable. This is like an episode of Fear Factor. Stay in the water while you brush out all these beans. Bro, the person brushing him has them crawling all over her. Wait, y'all belong in a swamp. This is so uncomfortable. I don't know how they can just like allow this to happen. He's so chill too. This ain't his first rodeo. But they didn't show his face. Maybe he's one of them. Ah, he's back. Mr. Built Different. Oh, I see. He's still making his soup. He added some protein to it. A full rotisserie chicken. Oh, you see the way that thing just melted right off the bone? Okay. Oh, wow. It started to look more like a soup. Yeah, make sure you shred it all up. This is why you gotta let him cook. I'm not gonna lie. That actually does look like soup. Good soup? Perhaps not. Don't let your landlord see this video. Plot twist. He's getting evicted tomorrow. He decided to make soup one last time before he goes. He's probably out cheating on me. What he's actually doing with the boys in a pool full of ramen noodles. You know, just a bunch of guys being bros, taking a ramen noodle bath. Don't be shy. Don't forget to put the seasoning packet in. I did not ask for a cockroach as a topping. You think the cockroach asked to be a topping?
I'm so grossed out. This is from Little Caesars.
Little bro probably crawled into the oven and got baked into the cheese. Does it go much further than that? Oh no, I thought he was gonna put it in his mouth. He's taking it out. Whoa! Oh, I had to watch it again. It looks like he's about to put a drumstick in his mouth and then ends up pulling out an entire thigh. Wow, that was very impressive. What other tricks does this guy have? Ah! Wait, did he have them Halloween teeth this whole time? Oh, that's how he was able to fit that entire thing in his mouth, is because he didn't have teeth. You have any idea how much real estate that frees up if you don't have teeth? You know, he had to equip the teeth real quick so he can actually do his mukbang. Bro got his veneers off Temu. No! No! I saw the spoon. I read the caption. Why would you eat it? Bro, why would you eat it? Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't! In a few years, when random people start dropping dead, you can go back to this video and get an idea of why. His name, man eating out of sink daily. He does this on the daily. I've seen a bunch of people on TikTok, they make food in their sink. They're like, oh, I didn't have a pan that was big enough, so I'm going to make mac and cheese in my sink. Oh, I cleaned it. It's clean. By the way, I also do my dishes in my sink. Don't worry, it's clean. I cleaned it. It's okay, guys. It's really not. I require all my guests to use the bathroom in a litter box. Do you not have a bathroom in your house? No, a litter box, and you're sitting in it? Why is she sitting in it? Haven't your guest peed there? Like, you have a whole house. This can't be real. Surely you have a bathroom in there. I'd rather go in the Home Depot bucket or hold it. I don't know if I could be friends with somebody like this. Can I just please use the real bathroom? No. Litter box. My name is Ivy Bloom and this is my indoor potty area. Great, it's right by the kitchen. So the scent of microwave pizza rolls and poo can just cancel each other out, right? One's gotta overpower the other. Yeah, let me just sniff it too. I used to let my friends use the bathroom in my garden, but since I learned how unsanitary that is, before entering the potty area, I require guests to put on foot covers. Oh my god, there's rules. There's a tip jar! This has gotta be rage bait. This cannot be real. This is way too much drama for going to the bathroom. Like, bro, at this point, I'd rather go be in a bush outside. I'd rather run to the local McDonald's and use their bathroom before going to a bathroom where you have to dig a hole and leave a tip. You know, I went to a bathroom in France where you had to pay $1 to go use the bathroom. I was like, what? It wasn't even that clean either. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and the yes! And make sure you turn on notifications. Click, and subscribe to join the Wolf Pack. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Hello, friends. It's me. Today, we are going to be checking out some people who got very unlucky with their food. They opened up an entire pack of Reese's Cups. Not a drop of peanut butter. How you forget to put the peanut butter in a Reese's Cup? Took a bite out of every single cup. No peanut butter. Another one. Where's the peanut butter?
Where's the lamb sauce?
Bro, I'm suing. Reese's peanut butter cups. Where? These are just Reese's cups. Solid chocolate. I didn't think it was possible for a company to mess up that bad. But this happens a lot more than you think. Somebody opened a pack of Skittles, and there was only yellow and orange Skittles. Ew, those are probably the two worst flavors. I only like the green and the red ones. Very disappointing. But not as bad as taking a bite of your burrito and getting a mouthful of tortilla. Ew, where is the filling? I hate it when they're stingy with the filling. Every single bite of burrito gotta have a little bit of something besides tortilla. Now, if I wanted to eat cardboard, well, then I would eat my Amazon box after I get my package delivered. This happened again. But Kit Kat now, no wafer. Hey, you know what? That's great for me because I can't eat Kit Kat. They're not gluten free, but these ones are because technically it's just chocolate. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. No, after opening this, I'm gonna have a meltdown. Day is ruined. Thanks, Kit Kat. I think I'm gonna kill myself. I'm kidding, Kat. Whoa, holy bread. I'm not talking about from the heavens. Actual holy bread. You see the size of those holes? How you gonna make a sandwich with this? Y'all better give me 50% off because that's 50% bread. Maybe less. You know why this happens? Because your dough wasn't properly loved and kneaded before baking. And then you get these gas bubbles that eat away at the bread before you can eat it. Rude much. Also, half this loaf is missing. Somebody went in and excavated it before you could make a sandwich. The worst part is, how are you supposed to know? Half your baguette is missing before you slice it in half. This is why we buy pre-sliced bread. I like to see what's inside my buns before purchasing. Make sure half my gluten hasn't been gone missing. Man, this is horrible. But not as bad as somebody opening up Mr. Beast's Lunchly and getting mold. Apparently this has been happening a lot, where people are opening up the pizza Lunchly and the cheese is moldy. I mean, a handful of times that I have bought shredded cheese, it's been moldy. It's like if anybody touches it, if you stick your bare fingers into some shredded cheese, it might make a moldy spot. So I mean, shredded cheese is just very easy to make moldy, but also like you saw the cheese was moldy. Why did you proceed to assemble it into a pizza? They're gonna take their fish, flip it, and oh, there it is. You gotta have a firmer grasp on these things. Like, bro, you literally had one job. You had it sandwiched in the little fish flipping cage. How are you gonna mess that up? Half of it is still on the plate. Just scoop it up. It's still good. Just ignore the crunchy little cementy bits. They left their pack of gummy bears on their dashboard, came back to their car, and it's the liquid. They done melted. You know what's really cool? Is if you wait for it to dry and then just like peel it off, you'll have one long gummy. I can't believe this used to be bears. This happens a lot more than you think. Like a whole pack of gummy bears melted into a gummy ball. I kinda like this. Every time you want a sweet treat, take a bite out of the gummy bear ball. I feel like a monster eating this. Why is there a bag of invisible peanuts in the vending machine? 570 calories for a bag of air? We can't eat nothing these days. Man, companies are so greedy these days, they be selling bags of air, thinking that we gonna buy them. Oh, somebody will be stupid enough to buy a bag of air if we call it roasted salted peanuts. No, really, but where did it go? And by it, I mean my peanuts. Some broccoli cuts, all natural, no preservatives. You open up the bag, what do you get? Broccoli stems. Okay, this might be bad for most people, but I actually love the broccoli stems. Not frozen, but like on a fresh broccoli. Have you ever had the inside of a broccoli stem? It's actually so delicious. It kind of tastes like between a celery and a carrot. In my next cooking video, I'm gonna show you how I prepare it because I love a good broccoli stem. That tastes way better than the broccoli tree. Ah! They found Jiminy Cricket in their can of boiled peanuts. Ugh, why are you eating boiled peanuts? I didn't even know that was a real thing. Ew. I don't know if I'm more disgusted by the fact that there is a dead cricket in there that has probably been marinating for months. You know, at this point, he probably tastes like a peanut. Bro has absorbed all of the boiled peanut juice. He's basically one of the peanuts. But that's gross. A boiled peanut. I just imagine like a soggy peanut. What y'all be making with this? Boiled peanut recipes. People just eat them straight up. Just a boiled peanut. Well, I guess if you're doing it fresh, I understand. It could be good, like southern boiled peanuts. My boyfriend is from the south. I'm gonna ask him, what y'all do with boiled peanuts? That just sounds so gross to me. He said they be eating them. They just be eating straight up boiled peanuts? Are they good? Bit into a chocolate M&M. It was only layers of shell? How do you even manage to do that? Like, we completely forgot the chocolate, sorry. Only shell over shell over shell over shell. Was that four? Four shell. Shell, 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 shell. Seashells, seashells by the seashore. That is so disappointing. Come on, M&M. Y'all are a billion-dollar corporation. Do better. Give this man his chocolate. Somebody cut a watermelon, but there's no red. It's seedless though. We appreciate a seedless watermelon around here, but like, why is it yellow? I know they got yellow watermelons, but I don't think this is ripe. You didn't even give it a chance to turn red. Maybe you gotta like give it some compliments, you know, make it blush a little. Maybe that's how you get a watermelon to turn red. You ever thought about that? Somebody got an egg with no yolk, just whites. It's weird. Chicken gotta be on Ozempic. They say the skinny legend will only lay skinny egg white eggs. This has got to be the most wildest one I've seen. Besides the bag of air, they are now selling empty cans of 7-Up. As you can see, the lid is still on, but it's on a scale. This one weighs 388 grams. That one is full. That is how much a full can of 7-Up weighs. This one is 14.5. Crisp, clean, and refreshing. That's because there's nothing in there. It's air. 7-Up be selling cans of air. How are you gonna buy an empty can? Don't you pick it up and be like, oh, it's got a nice weight to it. Like, you would know if there's liquid in the can before buying it. Is it scented? Like 7-Up scented air? Inhale the crisp, clean, refreshing flavor of 7-Up with no calories. Skinny. You cut up a nice juicy orange and what is that? Bro got demons growing inside him. You touch that, you're gonna turn into Venom. Kellogg's, I knew I'd have you on this list with your garbage cereals. You see the image they are advertising on the cereal box? 2 of these big old scoopers. So somebody took out every single raisin in the cereal. There's not even one half of them big old scoopers. Bro, this is pathetic. Why are you gatekeeping raisins? Like they gonna put you out of business if you actually give them a scoop of raisins. Like this is so misleading. Also, I do not like raisin cereal, but come on, half a scoop? That is just disrespectful to the boomers who eat you on a daily basis. Very high source of fiber. It is actually not a very high source of fiber. Man, I can't believe they were so dramatic. Like, jumbo! 2 scoops! Ugh!
Raisin bread!
All for literally a handful of raisins. Pathetic. Somebody else got a pack of Skittles and only got yellow Skittles. You know, those are the second worst ones. Oh, actually, they're lemon flavor. Lemon is not that bad. I think the orange flavor are the worst. I don't know what it is about orange flavored things that I just do not like. Green apple is clearly the top tier flavor next to strawberry. I think ugly avocados deserve to be shamed, but that's just me. But there's nothing more disappointing than cutting one open where you think it's like, oh, it's perfectly ripe, and it ends up looking like this. Disgusting! But what about the big seeds? Like, oh, perfectly ripe. It's got a nice, like, squish to it. And then it's got a seed almost the size of the avocado. Like, there is no flesh here. How will I cover the surface surface area of my toast and make me a nice little avocado toast. This is horrible. A disappointment to the tree you came from. I cannot tell you the amount of bad avocados I have had to throw out. Cause I buy avocado, I think it's ripe, and then it looks like somebody beat it up on the inside. Don't you hate when you just get a big old package, you open it up and it's like a toothbrush? Same with this dude. Why you got these big old pizza containers to have a tiny little slice? That's for kids, right? And they look like 1/4 of a gluten-free 12-inch pizza. I'm gonna need at least 4 of those. Oh, there's this pizza place I used to go to. They make sure to fill that entire box so that it barely closes. That's what it should look like. You know when you're on a plane and they give you a little peanut packet? Whole lot of peanuts in this video. Delta said, lightly salted peanuts. Bro, what is this? Are you trying to kill that passenger? That does not look very lightly salted to me. That pack got more salt than it got peanuts. Definitely trying to kill somebody today. They got one of these huge lemons. Oh wow, look at that thing. Gorgeous. Think of how juicy and delicious that thing is. And then they cut it open. It's got the juice of a regular lemon, maybe even smaller. He's just a little underdeveloped on the inside. These lemons are more for their zest than their juice. Get a lot of zest out of that big guy, alright? It's what he's good for. You only like me for my zest. Yes, I do. And then this person who found the world's smallest lemon. I mean, at least we got lemons this year. The lemons in question. What can you do with that? You could probably get a single drop of lemon juice out of that. Just one. Use it wisely. They opened an entire bag of Starburst. Not a single pink one. This gotta be a crime. Where is the pink? Do they just not have pink in the original? Is it only red? Because I know they have packs of Starburst now that are just pink and red. Because those are the best flavors. You know, I honestly forgot that Starburst had other flavors. Like, when's the last time you saw a purple Starburst? No, because everybody just likes the pink and the red ones. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button in the face. And make sure you turn on notifications. Click, click, and subscribe to the Wolf Pack. Ow! I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Hello, friends. It's me. Today, we're gonna be learning things I learned on the internet. There are goats and mountain goats. But mountain goats live on top of a mountain. If they're on top of the mountain, how do they get down from the mountain? You know, these are the questions that keep me up at night. They literally just slide down the mountain. Oh my god, I got stuck in the bush. Oh, that's so embarrassing. I can't believe somebody's filming him. Okay, good. Pan the camera so you don't embarrass that guy trying to get out of the bush. Is he still in there? Whee! That looks so fun. I don't think they take any fall damage. I mean, technically they're sliding down the mountain. They don't take any fall damage, according to Fortnite physics. Oh, he definitely took fall damage. Oh, that's gonna bruise. You know, go on. Slide on down and join the rest of your friends. This is so funny. You know, surely there must be an easy way. Do you think he accidentally slipped and then the rest were like, okay, good idea. Everybody, accidentally slip. Right behind you, Billy. That is the most interesting video I've watched all day.
Here's something I wish I knew before I was in my 30s. Fruit Loops are all the same flavor.
No. What do you mean? It's not blue raspberry, strawberry, green apple. Wait a second. Actually, I had Fruit Loops the other day. We've all been misled by those tempting lime, green, orange, purple, yellow, and red loops, thinking they are lime, orange, grape, lemon, and cherry and strawberry flavored when they're all the same. Yeah, you know what? Come to think about it, they all just taste like fruit. I don't like one flavor more than another flavor. I was eating them by the handful. I was eating them dry, but they all just taste like Fruit Loop. Wait, no, I literally tested it the other day, but they were like off-brand Fruit Loops, so I'm guessing it's the same.
They all taste the same.
Okay, now just eat a handful of purple and then a handful of blue. Man, I can't believe it. What's the point of making them all colored? That's awful. You are a scammer. I can't believe you played us all like that. I was just so mesmerized by all the colors on that beak. I didn't even sit and stop to realize that it's all the same. Well, it makes sense because it's like Lucky Charms. All the marshmallows taste the same, even though they're different colors. But that's a marshmallow, so maybe it's different. How old were you when you found out the Gatorade cap goes here? Ew, I thought that was like some residue left at the bottom of the bottle. No, that's the cap. You like stick it right at the bottom. What's the point? So you don't lose your cap? You can also put it at the top of your bottle. You can also use it to close your bottle. I had no idea. It just like pops right under there. I think this only works with some Gatorade bottles. Juice hack. The sides of the juice box pop out so kids can hold it like that instead of squeezing all the juice out. You know, kids be holding on to things like this. Why so aggressive? Little Billy, you need to stop. And you hold the juice by its little hat. Gently. Y'all, hear me out. They got belly button tattoos now. What, are y'all like missing a belly button? Is there that much demand that they needed to create a belly button tattoo? Wait, no, that's a real belly button. What are you talking about? Is that, oh, what? Instant height boost. Oh, whoa, okay. Now I get it, but like, what if somebody like comes a little close, can no longer make eye contact with you and starts suspiciously looking at your belly button? Like, ma'am, is that thing printed on? I could basically see the pixels. I get if you're doing a video like this, like she put her belly button higher than where it actually is to make her legs look longer. I mean, I have the same problem. I have a very long torso and it makes my legs look very short. So if I had a belly button sticker, I would put it up here, even though my belly button is all the way down here. It's like an optical illusion or protection against people putting their finger in your belly button. Y'all have been opening the stack of paper wrong. This guy's an expert. Did you see that? Bro, every teacher watching this right now, like, okay, try it. Oh, what do you mean you don't have to like slowly open the sides and take the paper out? You just break it on your knee. I can't believe it actually worked. Wow, that is a gorgeous green lawn. Neighbors be like, how do you get your grass so green? You just spray paint it green. You know, over the crusty deadness. Yeah, this is how it be when you live in a desert. You know, it's probably cheaper to just spray paint it green than grow new grass. See, that's the crazy part. You know, is that why when you go to a golf course, they call it green? They don't call it grass, they call it green. I mean, yeah, it is green, but like, what exactly is it though? How do you wash a cupcake tin?
So there's a way for you to remove all these little bowls off these muffin sheets right here.
You can't remove them. If you remove them, they're not going back in. Like, can't remove a cup from a cupcake tin. Can you? Are they removable?
You just give it a little twist.
Bro has superhuman strength if he's gonna pop out one of those. Oh,
So now it's like a ramekin?
And then you can make mini cakes with them. I had no idea they just pop right out. Okay, but how do you put them back in? You just pop them back in place? Plot twist, he actually broke it. I think the only way you would ever need to like take these out is if you're cleaning it. You know, if your muffin top kind of overflows all over the place. Muffin top. The best part of the muffin.
Hacks to hanging artwork, grab some painter's tape and mark where the hooks are on the
Okay,
back
finally
of your
a hack
Now-
for me. How to hang up artwork. Cause I'll be taking out the ruler, the level thingy. I'll be making like 5 different holes, hanging up the art, and then eyeballing it to see if it's crooked. I don't know why. Something just always goes wrong. I need an
Grab
art
some
hanging
painter's
hack.
tape and mark where the hooks are on the back of your frame.
Okay, so take tape and then mark it. Okay, this is already genius. Already way better than what I'm doing.
Now place that level onto your wall, and while making sure your marks are leveled, mark those spots on the tape.
Oh, that's so good. That was the easiest art hanging I've ever seen in my life. You're not even making any marks on the wall either. Like, it's all on the tape. That is genius. I'm going to Home Goods tomorrow. I'm buying everything. I'm hanging up everything. No, I'm re-hanging up the stuff in front of me. I have to look at it every day, and it's been bugging me every single day. Look, do you see these? I hung those up myself. The gaps in between those have been driving me insane. Also, I need another one just so it's not 3 because I feel like 3 is an awkward amount of paintings to hang up right next to each other. Actually, 3 is not that bad. They just need to be closer. There's the issue of all the holes on the wall that I created trying to hang those up. I was today years old when I found out, okay, the door stop, what is it actually for? Does it have a hidden use?
It's to stop the door as you close it,
Okay, we get that. And then it goes doing.
and it holds.
So it's also for holding the door open. Wait a second. Is that legit? Wait, is that real? Wait, is that really what it's for? So it stops the door, but it also holds it open? Why are we just finding this out now? I don't think any of us knew that. How come every time I see a door that's like constantly open, there's like a door wedge that you have to put under the door to like keep it open? Like, why haven't we been using the door stopper? I was today years old. So how are you supposed to serve these veggie trays? Oh, wait a second. You're not supposed to serve it on the black tray. No, ew, ugly. Give them a little shake and flip. And you're supposed to serve them on the clear side. Y'all ever looked at a Ritz cracker and been like, dang girl, you got some nice edges on you. But you never stopped to think, what are those edges used for? They are actually used to cut cheese. Yes, you heard me right. Because people used to eat Ritz crackers and American cheese and grow up, eat it with some cheddar. But like, look how perfectly it cuts the cheese. It's like a little saw. What an elaborate cracker design. You can cook scrambled eggs in boiling water. Oh, you just pour the egg batter in boiling water? Is it gonna be like soft and fluffy? Bro, that cooked immediately. Oh, it makes like those runny hotel breakfast eggs. I swear, this is how hotels be doing it. I don't know about this. I don't like my eggs cooked like that. They have to be cooked a little more. I feel like those are like too mushy for my liking. But that was so easy. A Rolls Royce has a secret umbrella hidden in the door. Man, rich people just built different. What if you go somewhere and it rains? Well, you have your handy dandy door umbrella. You know, while you're standing outside in the rain, press a button, pull it out, and you have a built-in Rolls Royce umbrella. It's actually pretty nice. I use whatever I have in my car on my head.
Here's something I wish I would have learned 15 years ago growing up in Arizona. All right, so
Wait, Arizona hack. That's for me.
I want you to roll down the passenger side window. So
Okay.
I'm going to roll down the passenger side window. And then you take the opposite door and you...
She got curlers in. Is she gonna use the Arizona heat to curl her hair? Cause that's actually genius. I don't know why I never thought about that. But anyways.
Immediately. Like immediately. And then it doesn't take your car so much like energy for the air conditioning to cool it down.
Oh, by doing that, you're literally wafting the hot air out of your car. Okay, I already knew about this hack. There's like several ways to cool down your car in the summer. You don't want to turn the AC on right away because it'll basically just blow hot air at you. So you like open and close your door, waft out the hot air, or like you could start driving right away and then open the windows and the hot air kind of leaves your car. But if you've been to Arizona in the summer, like you open the window and drive, it's hot air outside and hot air inside. It's like there's no winning. You're going to feel the wrath of the heat either way.
My favorite thing to do is get on a delivery app and anywhere I haven't seen before, Google the address and see what it really is and what they're hiding. You can do this on any...
Wait, what do you mean? What food delivery secrets are they hiding from you?
So here we have the Burger Den at 5501 Leesburg Pike. Huh, I never heard of the Burger Den before. What's that? Oh, 5501 Leesburg Pike. It's a Denny's. Look how...
Those are not real restaurants? Because I've been going on like DoorDash and Postmates and I'm like, wait, I've never heard of this kitchen. It must be a ghost kitchen. I've heard of the term ghost kitchen, but I never knew what it was. So they go by Burger Den, have different pictures, have a different menu, but it's Denny's quality food? They're just making it in the back of the Denny's kitchen and calling it a Burger Den? What a scam!
Field of Burn Burger. Vibe with Shrooms Burger. Spill the Bourbon Burger. Ooh, the Meltdown. 5501 Leesburg Pike. That looks kind of good. Guys, it's still Denny's. They're just posing as multiple different brands.
They can do that? Yeah, all these restaurants are actually just Denny's. You can't do that, Denny's. So instead of one search result, I'll have 3. They're basically like pretending to be other restaurants. I never thought I would get catfished by a restaurant.
At 6601 Richmond Highway.
Wingstop.
It's just a Chili's.
Chili's? It's not even like a dedicated wing place. I would have thought, maybe Wingstop want to like open up a new storefront and call it It's Just Wings. Nope, Chili's got a wing branch. Okay, you know why this sucks? Because it's like, whenever I want to order from somewhere local, because I do not like eating at chains. I want something good and local. And I think this is how they kind of like scam people into buying from a chain, because they're like, oh, it's just wings. That sounds like a good old local joint. I can't believe it's actually Chili's. Bro, I'm hurt. I feel betrayed. Somebody numbered every single dimple in a golf ball. 134, 135, 136, 137. I'm trying to find the highest number. This is an old golf ball, and it has around 300 indents. That's a lot of indents. Newer golf balls do not have this many holes. I wonder how much free time do you have to do this? Like, if you locked me into a room with nothing but a pen and a golf ball, this is the only time you'd ever find me numbering each indent in a maximum security self-isolation prison room. When you look at the 8 of diamonds, do you see the 8 inside the gap? I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to look at it. It's right there. There is a hidden 8 inside the 8 of diamonds. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Man, I was today years old when I found out the tab in a soda can is meant for a straw. Because whenever you be putting a straw in a soda can, it'd be flowing up and down. You know, the gas bubbles make you want to like pop out. But this holds it put. You flip around the tab, pop it into place. Or you could just grow up and stop drinking soda. I'm kidding. Y'all ever wondered why the Krusty Krab was shaped like that? Well, the design of the Krusty Krab was actually based on a real crab trap. This is like a vintage crab trapper. This is how they used to catch crab. Looks familiar, right? Oh wait, I guess Mr. Krabs escaped the crab trap, sunk to the bottom of the ocean, and then transformed it into a restaurant. Did you know the different color tabs on bread let you know when the bread was baked? Like Monday is beige, Tuesday orange, yellow for Wednesday. We wear yellow on Wednesdays and red on Saturdays. Now I gotta screenshot this, go to my local grocery store to get the freshest bread. Too bad I only get gluten-free bread. It's in the frozen section. So I don't think that really matters. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button in the face and subscribe to the Wolf Pack. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. Hello, friends. It's me. Today, we're gonna let the intrusive thoughts win. Wait, you're not supposed to do that. And ow! What is that? Is that the device they put oranges through and then it like bags them? Oh, it's for Christmas trees. You put the Christmas tree through it and it wraps a netting around it. Okay, I don't blame you one bit if you want to do a tumble through that. I don't think I could resist that urge either. It's like a little cartoon trap. I'm not gonna lie, this looks really fun. It's like a once-in-a-lifetime thing you gotta do. POV, you married a drama queen that rolled his ankle on your cruise, and now he makes you wheel him around everywhere.
My ankle hurts.
Well, I know it hurts, but I don't know. I think it might be a little unnecessary.
Oh look, there's some stairs. Just a good thing she ended the video before something went very wrong. You know, I'm just thinking about it. Actually throws him down the stairs. Nah, he caught himself just in time. I mean, this is honestly the true test to see if he's faking it or not. Y'all ever see those cotton candy machines at the fair? Oh, I bought one and I tried it out. There's fibers! We have cotton candy, y'all! I'm doing the thing! Woo! Where the cotton candy like goes up in the air and you wrap around the hot flying sugar. Bro put his head in the cotton candy machine. Oh, wow. Oh, wow! I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna need a stick or a to-go box. Just give me this one straight up in my head. And just walk around, slowly eat it off your face. Perfect. They are giving away free cake samples. Wait, can I have this one? No, this one. Bro took the biggest sample. They weren't even finished cutting it yet. You gotta take the ones that are already cut up on the plate. Oh, what if I want a bigger one? What about this one? I mean, to be fair, it was gonna be turned into a sample. Bro just saved them a lot of trouble. Oh, I'll take this off your hands. Now you don't have to cut it. You know, if you're at Costco, why go back for seconds and thirds when you can just take the entire tray of samples? Don't do that. When the cashier taking too long and you ready to go. What's taking so long? I'm gonna start scamming my own things now. I was this close to doing that the other day. I had literally this guy scanning my food at the grocery store the other day. I kid you not, it's like, I was like, okay, this is gonna be a long time. I'm gonna go do some other shopping. So I literally like ran across the grocery store all the way down to the pasta, got me some more pasta, got me like several other things, came back and still she was like halfway done with my basket. I didn't even have a cart, I had a basket. So, what happened today? So I asked the woman to check up on something over there so she could steal some frozen yogurt. Oh, I mean, sorry, it's not funny. Oh yeah, it was definitely funny 3 seconds ago. Me watching the evidence before I get thrown into jail. Worth it. Me carrying my dog out when they eat something they're not supposed to. How did you make a hole in your nail? That's a dentist tool. The one that drills in your teeth? Yeah, I'm gonna try it out on my nail. I wanna see how deep this bad boy can go. Literally punctured a hole into your nail. Ah, how does that even heal? Does that even heal? Will the nail around it grow back or you gotta wait for the entire nail to grow back? Some of these things you just gotta find out the hard way. Somebody take the mini drill away from him. You've lost your drilling privileges. Oh no, the ship is collapsing. Oh wow. Look at them clouds. Those are gorgeous clouds. Oh, wait, run! What are you waiting for? Hey, hold on. Let me get this shot real quick. Trust, this is gonna be a banger. Bro was mesmerized, like, oh, whoa, I wanna see this up close. I hope you can run faster than those clouds. You can at least, like, start walking back as you're recording. No, he wanted to get a good shot for us all. Oh, the last piece of the puzzle. Put it in. Come on, it's almost done. Oh, wait, there's actually 2 more. One more. This is it. I knew it was coming. She had no idea. Well, there goes the past 4 hours we spent on this. And the puzzle was trash anyway. What is this, water? This would be so confusing. Like, did you know you were putting together a picture of water? And that person had all the patience in the world to wait until the last piece and before she even put it in. You know, technically y'all didn't even complete this puzzle. It's forever gonna be at 99.9%. Okay, at least you got the sick video out of it. I would start crying if it didn't record. This dude's flight got delayed. Well, I guess I'll take a nap here. In between the arms of the chairs. Does he sleep in a straitjacket? Do the night terrors make you thrash about in your sleep that you need to be tied down? I need to see how he got into this position. Like, did he put his head through one and then slide down? Or did he put his legs in first and then bent his chest at a weird angle and then put his head on? How does this work? Me when my friends don't give me a blanket. My brother at the funeral.
Can I get a Hoya?
Literally every single 12-year-old kid in America if you handed them a mic.
Can I get a Hoya?
Yeah, I was just testing, making sure it works instead of the testing. Can I get a Hoya?
Can I get a Hoya?
10 seconds later, Grandma had to come back to life to give a Hoya, and then she could finally rest peacefully. Honestly, I would love if somebody did this at my funeral, like, go right ahead. POV, you really want to try your drink that you bought at the airport on the plane. Oh, no. Bro, what are you thinking? Okay, first of all, I think that's like very illegal to open an alcoholic beverage that the airline did not serve you. You know, every time I get on a plane, they make that warning. They're like, drinking alcoholic beverages not provided to you by the airline is strictly prohibited, period. I never understood why until now. Popping bottles in economy is diabolical. And this is an international flight. Yeah, we're gonna be wet and sticky for the next 8 hours. Woo! I've seen people get kicked off of planes for way less. Kick her off the plane. How does she fall? Let's rewind and find out. They were watching the security camera footage to figure out how she fell. Bro knocked the back of her knees out. She just tumbled over. What did you think was gonna happen? Man, Digital Next tries to do this to me all the time. I've never fell before, but man, he barely even like tapped the back of it. You know, this meeting is taking way too long. Let's spice things up a bit. I don't think he was expecting her to fall though. Nah, from the beginning, he was eyeing the back of her knees. Bro was struggling, fighting the urge. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. No, don't do it. No. I did it. I can't believe this didn't work. Put creamer in the coffee. Aha! Well, I didn't have a little whisk or a spoon or one of those little red plastic straw mixers. So they used a drill. Everybody knows this is the manliest way to make coffee. Diggity darn, I can't believe that didn't work. Try a different drill bit next time. This is so painful to watch. People like this are the reason that they gotta put signs on everything. Caution, fire is hot. It ain't gonna stop me from putting my fingers through the grates and touching it. Y'all words don't govern me. Bro, this is nasty. Somebody reached their dog all the way to the seat in front of them. They deserve to have water poured on them. But get them dogs out of here. Come on, do it. The way they immediately retreated. How are y'all sitting? If you cropped the top of this video, I would have thought they were his feet. You know, I thought somebody putting their elbows in my space was bad enough. But feet in my foot space? Also raw dogging it on the plane? Bro, what is wrong with you? What do you mean you don't wear socks at the plane? You went through TSA. Barefoot? Nasty. Jail. Oh no, did you drop something? Let me just... Also, why is she trying to get something with the seatbelt on? And he did you a favor. You know, what if I just press this button? No, don't do it. The bird is gonna go in the washing machine. No, it's just looking. You're a bird. I don't think you like water like that. No! It's like you should know better, right? He's just looking. He just wanted to know what's going on in there. Also, don't they have like bird baths? So they like to splash around a little bit. He let the intrusive thoughts win. And, you know, let's just take this drink to go. I ain't never seen somebody put an entire margarita in a to-go container. How are you gonna get that home? They saw them. Did I hear you pour an entire jug of a margarita into a styrofoam box? Yeah, no, that wasn't me. Minding my own business. You know the Turkish ice cream tricksters who try to bamboozle your ice cream cone? Well, this guy wasn't having it. You know what? Just give me the entire thing of ice cream. And grabbed it. Now he was gonna do all his tricks with that. Yoink. It was gonna be at least 27 more seconds before you get your ice cream cone. Bro just pulled the entire thing of ice cream. Oh, he wasn't even mad about it. Like, please, sir. Psych. He got him as his own game. I have seen your tricks.
Today is not the day.
But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button in the face. And make sure you turn on notifications. Click. And subscribe to the Wolf Pack. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. I wasn't gonna wear a beanie today because I was gonna curl my hair. But like this side, I don't know why I can't do this side of my hair. I am right-handed. This side is fine. But then like, what is this? Why does this happen? Why does every curl have a different opinion? Anyways, beanie fixes most. And today we're watching relatable TikToks. POV, me pretending I didn't just notice the spit that came out of your mouth and landed on my face because I didn't want you to feel embarrassed. Okay, whenever I'm talking to somebody and they accidentally spit on me, I will 1, ignore it if I love you, 2, turn around and stop talking to you from the fear that it may happen again and land into one of my face holes. Also, ask any of my friends, ask Digital Next, I be doing this a lot. I don't know what it is, I just, when I have a juicy story, a lot of spit like accumulates in my mouth and then it just like spews everywhere. Anytime I say something with a please accept my apology and please don't let my spit distract you from the fact that I'm telling you an absolute banger of a story. My friends are used to this by now. Ask Digital Next. Me and my friend creating a whirlpool. Oh, the good old days. Oh man, I forgot about this when I had like a blow up pool. I feel like you can't really do it in like a real pool, but like one of these huge blow up pools, you totally could. You just like walk around and make a whirlpool. I can't believe we all did the same things. Like, how do we all have the same ideas growing up? Like, we kind of just like came up with it on our own and all ended up doing the same things. Isn't that suspicious? Before TikTok, before we even knew about TikTok. Me, washing my hands at someone's place. Oh, and they have all these towels. Which towel is for washing the hands? I know one of them is their bath towel. One of them is their face towel. Yeah, absolutely not. This is getting way too personal. This is getting way too relatable. So I just went to my friend's house and there was a lot of people over. It was a party. I came out of the bathroom. There was one little hand towel. One hand towel for like 50 people. I ain't touching that. Also, when the towels are hung up like that, I know one of those has been used to dry your booty hole. I'm not touching it. You know, the best thing to do in this situation, get some toilet paper, dry your hands with the toilet paper, or on your shirt, or good old air dry. I'm not risking it. If you want to get real fancy, get the disposable napkins for guests. When the conversation is getting so serious that you have to stop in the middle of nowhere. Hold on. I'm about to type out a whole essay. We're gonna have to stop right here. Somehow this always happens to me while I'm driving. I have to pull into some random person's driveway, put my hazard lights on, and sit there for 35 minutes while I type out an essay. You know all those texting and driving ads? It can wait? No, it can't wait. Like literally pull over and text back. Don't do it while you're driving. But like sometimes it gets so serious that you just gotta... Me trying to figure out what the heck to do with my hands when I don't have pockets. This is so awkward. Like, where do they go? Where do I put them? I like this or this. Especially, hey, Macarena. Oh wait, the Macarena is like the perfect blueprint for what to do when you don't have pockets because none of these steps require pockets. Life hack. When my dog is annoying me, but then I remember he's literally just a dog. Ah, he ain't do nothing wrong. It's like they just want attention. They literally don't know anything. They don't even know ABC 1, 2, 3. They only know food and love and food and feed me. Someone's mom said no. Not the Robux in the frozen aisle. You know, the only way they would get there if someone's mom said no. Put those back. A kid ain't never put something back. They always somehow end up putting it in the freezer section.
Fine, I'll just steal your credit card.
Me, as a kid, having a mental breakdown because I could feel the bumpy part of my sock when I walked. I feel like there was always something in the sock causing the bumpy feeling. Like either a rock or a pebble or something, or oh, in your shoe, it would always be a pebble. But like, what bumpy part of the sock? Oh, like this part when it's like over here? I don't know, there's like two ends of the spectrum. Bumping sock bothering you? Child walking around with wet sock unbothered. Which one are you? Moms, at 6 a.m. Make the most sound possible. I'm sending this to my mom immediately. I swear they do it on purpose. They just want you to wake up. You know, if all this ruckus doesn't wake you up, then I will personally go upstairs into your room and scream at you. Ah, there it is.
This house! I do everything on my own!
You know, it might be so annoying when you're living with your parents, and then when you move out and live by yourself and sleep past 1 p.m. because there's nobody to wake you up, then you kind of start to miss it. Whenever I would wake up to all this ruckus, I knew that breakfast was being made and I could go downstairs and have some pancakes. It wasn't the worst thing in the world. POV, you have a shower curtain. Bro, get off! No, if only I had a boyfriend who loved me as much as my shower curtain did me every time I shower in a hotel room. Ew, that grosses me out the most. Whenever it's a hotel room and it has one of these curtains, because I think they don't wash them, and it's like wrapped around every single guest who has stayed there. And then, ew, it's touching me now, and then I have to wash off that part that the shower curtain touched. Ugh, ew, grosses me out. Disgusting. POV, you're at a restaurant and then start thinking about how many random people have used this fork before you. And suddenly I don't want to eat anymore. This used to bother me so much, and then somehow I like got over it, because whenever I would go to a restaurant, I would only eat with a plastic fork. Like even if it was like a fancy sit down restaurant, like I would eat with my hands, or I wanted to go fork to go crazy on these pancakes. Sir, do you know how a dishwasher works? Like it is hot soapy water. I'd like to think it kills all of the bacteria. And then when you use the fork, it's clean. And also like when you're eating with a fork at a restaurant, you eat the food off the fork. You don't make out with a fork while you eating. You just literally take the food off of it, right? I don't know how you guys be eating, but that's how I be eating. I'll be making out with no utensils. Me practicing how to be blind in case I go blind. You know, good thing we paused the video before it shattered all over the floor. Me waking up in the middle of the night instead of turning on the lights. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna close my eyes so I can save the sleepiness and then look for my chapstick with my eyes closed in the dark. I can find it. I can figure this out. See, again, how do we all think of this? If you've ever done this, smash like. We really all had the same childhood. I'd be doing this as an adult. It was fun until I walked face first into a door. POV, wearing headphones. What's the worst that could happen? Oh man, I forgot about this. Good thing they're all wireless now. Okay, I don't know what it is about wireless headphones. I can't wear them. AirPods, they just keep falling out of my ears. And you have to constantly charge them. The big headsets, I love, but they make it so sweaty around my ears that I start breaking out. Mostly when I'm at the gym. But that's when I want to wear headphones. And I can't. You know, there really was nothing better than the earbuds with the wire that attached to your iPhone. I like those. 5 grades now. 5th graders? Me in 5th grade. Honestly, same, but I was the tallest one in my class for some reason. Also, like, why are 5th graders making a TikTok? Doing a 360 in a dress, but what? Y'all should be playing outside. I don't know why kids are in such a rush to grow up these days. You wanna pay your own phone bill? You wanna pay rent? It's not that great. You wanna call and make your own doctor's appointments? Nope. Yeah, no, I didn't think so. After eating chocolate. What's the worst that could happen? Drink water. Wait, what? How is this relatable? I have no idea what this even means. Why do you have to drink so much water after eating chocolate? People drink water after eating chocolate to balance out the salt and sugar in the chocolate and to rehydrate the body. Oh, it makes you thirsty. How much chocolate are you eating for it to make you thirsty? It activates the thirst mechanism. Interesting. I didn't know that. I've never felt necessarily thirsty after eating chocolate. I feel like almost all my friends are like on the opposite ends of the spectrum. Like, they care. Me, every time I want to get out of the water. You do this little walk. You have to keep your body in the water for as long as possible. As soon as you get out, it's a little chilly. You know, crawling out of the water like this just hit different. When you look at a selfie for too long. Alright, it's alright. Oh, wait a second. Does this look suspicious to you? Weird? Bro, do I actually look like that? Nah, I can't post this. Stop looking at it. I can't do this no more. Cause it's like, if I take a picture and it looks good like right away, I will look at it for like literally 2 seconds and be like, oh yeah, this looks great. Then I stop looking at it. I can't look at it anymore. Because the longer you look at it, the uglier you get. I don't know why. What is the science behind this? Cause then you start picking out all the little flaws and stuff. It's like when you look in the mirror too long and you're like, I don't like this about my face. This is what I tell people. You look at yourself in the mirror is not how other people see you. Squint and look at yourself from far away. That's how people see you. So if you squint and look at yourself and be like, oh yeah, I look fine. That is how I think people see you. Nobody is looking at your little imperfections. Nobody even knows or realizes your little imperfections except you. Me, a little midnight snack won't hurt. The midnight snack. Oh, bro, some homemade chicken and rice as a midnight snack. A whole home-cooked meal as a midnight snack just be hitting different. This is the good stuff. And it's like, you don't even feel bad about eating that. It's like literally chicken and rice. It's like one of the best things you can eat. Man, I will always take a nice hearty meal over a snack. Like, this is something that's actually gonna fill you up. Not this. I know they're delicious, but it's just gonna make you even more hungry eating a whole bag of those because you've opened up the Hunger Gates. Introvert finally deciding to go outside and hear the neighbors leaving at the same time. I can go later. Bro, this would be so awkward. Like, if you're living in an apartment, like, that has a hallway, and then, like, you hear somebody open the door, like, that would make me not want to go out. Like, I don't want to see anybody. I don't want human interaction. This is personally my biggest problem with living in an apartment. When I leave and come back to my house, I don't want to interact with anybody. Personally, I would wait for everybody to leave before I leave the house. Crack the door open a little bit, double check nobody's in the hallway, and then leave. When you're about to put food in the oven, but realize you have foreign parents. Oh, this is something that I learned from my parents that I didn't even realize was a foreign parent thing. They keep all their pots and pans in the oven. There's no designated drawer for it. They just leave it in the oven. I've been leaving all mine in the oven too. Oh, they're nice and cozy in there. POV, you accidentally die so you can eat your food and watch your friends play. Accidentally. Whenever I'm playing a game and I have food right in front of me, I don't even care if I die. I don't even get mad. I'm like, oh, okay, you know what? This is nice. I can have a little snack now. It keeps me calm. The number one way to prevent you from getting tilted is a little snacky snack. I gotta mute my mic though because I do be munching. Digital Next hates when I munch on mic. When I've been thinking about taking a shower for 2 hours and finally go, my sibling for no reason takes the shower. You waited too long. Everybody knows that the oldest has to shower first. They get first shower privilege with the maximum amount of hot water. Actually, I had to wait for my parents to shower and then I got to shower. But like, no one gets to shower before I do. Not in my household. You know, I should be doom scrolling on my couch for 2 hours before I realize I'm stinky and I should probably shower. Me crying because I never had kids. That's a lot of Chanel bags. I mean, you can have Chanel bags and kids. I mean, personally, I would rather have a kid than a Chanel bag. But girl, you do you. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below which one was the most relatable. And if you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button in the face and subscribe to join the Wolf Pack. And make sure you turn on notifications. Click, click. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys. I found some of the dumbest 5-minute crafts hacks. I thought I've seen it all. Until they took a broken toilet bowl, and instead of calling a plumber, they called the 5-minute crafter. Yeah, I'm gonna need a little more than 5 minutes to fix this. This dude took a broken toilet, and instead of fixing it and or getting a new toilet, took several hours while the toilet is still leaking on the floor to assemble an aquarium with real fish. Oh no, sorry. Wait a second. They are CGI fish. Because what kind of real fish would want to live in a toilet bowl? Wait, you're gonna flush your Taco Bell leftovers with the fish water? Bro, that is diabolical. Oh wait, no, there's a separate compartment. Very thin line between the fish water and the toilet water. I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty cool. But aren't there better places to put an aquarium? You decided to replace your broken toilet. This is where my fish are going to live. Can fish smell? Can they smell bad smells? Because after some people have used the toilet, they might die. But then when they die, you can just take them and then flush them down the toilet. They don't have to like travel from one room to the next. It's pretty easy. I don't know, maybe they're onto something. Mom, can I get the new Vision Pro? Nah, we got the Vision Pro at home. The Vision Pro at home. Yeah, just pour liquid silicone in this little eye hole. Ew, that's so creepy. What are you gonna use that for? Let's put gummy bears in a waffle maker. Let's see what happens. Maybe it'll make a waffle-shaped gummy bear. No, that's not a waffle-shaped gummy bear. It's literally hair. You fool, don't do it. Ugh. Just throw it away. Throw the entire thing away. I can't believe somebody actually did it. Like, there's no way somebody watched this and was like, oh, whoa, you can make hair out of a waffle maker and gummy bears. Edible hair. Yummy. I don't have to eat my own anymore. What do you guys like to season your meat with? Molten metal. No salt and pepper? All right, freaks. Okay, I keep saying they're getting worse, but no, seriously, look. Wow, I never thought I needed a packing tutorial. But wait, she brought her luggage to a place that says no luggage. Where on earth has a no luggage sign? In my 32 years of living, I have never in my life seen a no luggage sign. But wait, she is a good law-abiding citizen. She's gonna take all the clothes that she brought, shove them and roll them into a pillowcase, Wrap her ankles and calves with tank tops. Just shove them in her boots. Shove them in her bra. Okay, wait, but there's more. There's so much more clothes. Just put them in the pockets. Yeah, who needs a suitcase? What are you gonna do with your suitcase? Literally just like abandon it by the sign and then walk in? What if you have to go through security and then find all the clothes you've been smuggling in every crevice of your fit? This is the most ridiculous hack I've ever seen. What situation could you possibly be in where you pack an entire luggage and they say, oh, no luggage allowed on a Spirit flight? I guess if you don't want to pay for a bag. Take a broken key. Take a torch and melt it. Bro melted a key? I don't think that happened. No, that wasn't the same key as a paid actor. See, that's the real key. This is the molten key that they made. They thought I was stupid enough to believe that you can just put a real key in a dish and just melt it. No! You can't do that. And then just pour it back in and then you have a real key. And oh, look, it was the same key from the start. We just glued it back together. It was not that thing that they poured into there. That's not the same key. Look, it's even broken. They just glued it back. Oh my god, you guys are such liars! Liars! I can literally see through your lies. Bro shoved his face in some kinetic sand, made a mold. Did he just put his phone in there? Why did he put his phone in his mouth mold? Anyway, you gotta trust the process, right? Pour liquid hot magma into the face hole, and then you got, oh, the phone was to make a face holder for your soap. Wow, it's like you in tray form offering to hold your soap. Fantastic. This is quality home decor, not the garbage you get at Home Goods. I'm kidding. I love you, Home Goods. Take a coin. Okay, everybody has a coin, right? No, sorry, we only accept Apple Pay. So they made a fake coin out of this mold. Take the fake coin and then put it in a gumball machine and then have free gum. But it's not gum, it's a marble. Wait a second, isn't this illegal? 5-Minute Crafts is teaching you how to make fake money so you can scam vending machines. Nah, they're up to no good. First it starts with a free marble, then you're hacking somebody's crypto wallet and stealing all their Bitcoin. Okay, I'd like to see a hack for that. Is he kidnapping her in a box? What kind of hack is this? How to get a girlfriend? Oh, wait a second. What are they doing? Making a grandpa flavored scarecrow? Oh no, they're making him in a box. Popcorn? The stuff you put in between your walls. Oh, wait a second. That's her. She kidnapped herself. It's a Halloween costume. I can't believe I thought this was a how to get a girlfriend hack. No, it's her. She fooled us all. Yeah, that's actually quite convincing. Like, it looks like he's holding her in the box. What? Okay, that's actually a banger. Definitely fool some old people with this one. You know, if you're wearing heels all day and they start to get uncomfortable, just put on sneakers on top of your heels, stupid. Oh, man definitely thought of this hack. Like, oh, if they're so uncomfortable, just put sneakers on right on top of them. It's not like the heel is already on and then you're just putting it in another shoe. Like, are you stupid? I would like to have a word with the person who thought of this. This just angers me. Plastic heels slicing your feet. Oh, this does happen actually. Just take some baby oil, you stupid idiot, and lube it up. You didn't even show me after. How do I know it did anything? Wait a second. Oh, I knew they were faking it this whole time. Because look, the time it took them to get some baby oil and do that, there's no more scratch on the foot. You are liars. Cowboy boots too thick for them jeans? Oh, actually that's a pretty good hack. Just take your socks, roll it over it. I think I've done this before. And then the jeans just slip right down. You know, some 5-minute hacks take less than 5 minutes and they actually work. I will give them that. But like finding a good hack in their page is like trying to find a chocolate chip in a pile of poo. Can't take your wetsuit off? Wait, what is she doing? I've never had to take off a wetsuit, so I don't know how hard it is. Oh, she's trying to put her bathing suit on. Over the wetsuit? Or so nobody sees. You know there's bathrooms at the beach? You know, you can just face the water? Why is she taking it off like in public, in the middle of the beach? Bro, there's literal stalls where you can get changed. No, let's just do it in front of this family of 6. I would not trust a towel on a windy beach like that. Girl, you crazy. If I'm at the beach, I'm gonna change in a stall or in my car. Don't you just hate when you're baking pastries and there's excess flour? Like, what do you do with the excess flour? Vacuum it up, you stupid idiot. Duh. Yeah, with the same vacuum that goes over my pet hair and the rest of my house, I'm gonna put that right on my cutting board where I cut food that I eat. That's disgusting. Oh, and then wipe it down. It'll be fine. Or you can just literally wet your hands and swipe it into the sink. Big brain. I swear. They make everything way more difficult than it actually is. Bro look like the next Marvel villain. What is that? Bro's painting with a tire. I don't get it. He's using the pressure in the wheel to spray. Interesting. Okay. Watch this. Here's what you do. You take toothpaste, brush it with a ruler. It has to be a ruler on a half-eaten pear. You smear it around. Take some toothpicks and then pop it into an orange and then put them in the soil. I'm pretty sure this is how they make frankenfruit, like pear-flavored oranges. Or like, you know, when you go to the grocery stores, they have like cotton candy grapes, plum cuts. When a mommy apricot and a daddy plum love each other very much, they make a plum cot. I think this is what they were trying to do. Okay, they took a banana, made some very unsightly holes in it. Ugh, put some grapes in there. Put it in the soil. Make sure the grapes can breathe, but not the banana. Oh, look. They grew some roots. I very highly doubt that. I don't believe it. Cause look, they took an avocado, put a peach seed in it, put some water on it, and then it grew a parsley. Those are parsley leaves. I'm not buying it. Okay, I know a lot of these are stupid, but this has got to be the stupidest one. They took some ice, poured what seems to be paint over it, put some metal, and then some Play-Doh. It's hideous. It's so ugly. But wait, it gets worse. They took some grass or leaves. They're just green. Green anything off a tree. Boiled it and made a vegan steak. Vegan teacher, your dinner is ready. Oh wait, no, I'm just kidding. She has to blend it. Put it in water. Oh my god, she's making paper. Whenever they whip out one of these things, I know they're making some kind of weird paper. Today we are making cilantro paper. Cut to the chase. What are you doing with this paper? Oh no. I hate when they whip out the needle. What is this? Bro, a 6-year-old's first time playing Dress to Impress can come out with something better than this. The theme is lost your mind. Anybody who gonna pull up to the runway with this outfit, boo, 0 stars. It's horrible. Pinky toe, so large and in charge that it doesn't fit in your cute little heel. Just paint it the color of the heel, idiot. Nobody's gonna notice that big old thing hanging out. Just trust me, nobody's gonna notice. Ugh, throwback to all those weird 2016 makeup hacks that we all used to watch. What is this even gonna do? Ow. What did it even do? All it would do would slice my dry, crusty lips and give me a vertical little paper cut. It's not gonna make them poutier. If you want pouty lips, take a warm towel and just like exfoliate. Cause this ain't gonna do that. So stupid. Do you have 13 identical crop tops that you never wear anymore laying around? Oh, and a bunch of magnets and some epoxy resin. Oh, and then 2 wood plank. I wanted to do this so bad, but I don't have a cinder block. Anyways, your crop tops are now rock solid pancakes. Take it through your industrial slicer. You know, everybody has one of these in their garage. Slice it up into pieces and then file it down. Who has all of these appliances to make a 5-minute hack? Literally nobody except the 5-minute craft studio. You guys are the only ones who have access to all of these things. I got a nail file. Does that count? I'm gonna just fast forward this because I have no idea what you're trying to do. They're lacing it up. Is it a corset? Is it some shoes? A bag? Who comes up with these things? We're going to spend the next 24 hours, no breaks, making a 5-minute hack. That's the funny part. Just take some pearls. I'm surprised they didn't show them jumping into the ocean, acquiring 24 oysters, opening them up, stealing their pearl, and making the necklace with it. Because if you have time for everything else, surely you have time for that. Anyways, what is that? A bag? Ew! The thing is hideous! You made that with the crop tops? Bro, that is awful. Ugh. Balenciaga wouldn't even come out with something that ugly. Bro, I cannot believe this. Oh look, let me take out my clown emojis. Cause that's what you look like wearing it. T-shirts, epoxies, and working hands. That's all you need to create a bag. That's it. That's all you need. You don't need this industrial cutter. No. The sandpaper machine? No, working hands is good enough. Let me just use the callus of my palms to file it down. Y'all are missing like 90% of the ingredients in the description. Misleading. Who are the 54,017 people who like this? Are you okay? Mental health awareness is very important. So extremely stupid. I've had enough. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, but I need you to tell me which one is the worst one. Comment below. I need to know because these are all really bad. And make sure you hit that like button and that. And make sure you turn on notifications. Click, click, and subscribe to the Wolf Pack. Oh, I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.
চিঠিটা আমি লিখছি তোমার জন্য।
কার্ডের কথাগুলো তুমি লিখছো? হ্যাঁ, আমি লিখেছি। কিন্তু কথাগুলো আমার না।
মেয়েটা দেখছিস? কোন মেয়েটা?
তোদের বাসার দোতলায় আসছে।
মা, মোম দিয়ে যাও না।
আরে আসতেছি রে বাবা।
আপনার গান শুনে ছাদে আসলাম। আপনি গিটার বাজান বল।
কি দিল এটা? 100 টাকা? আমি তো চাইছিলাম।
তোর মন খারাপ এটা তুই কি আসার আগেই জানতি না আসার পর জানছস?
আমার মনে হয় আমি জানি স্পেশাল মানুষটা কে। আরে রূপা না, আছে অন্য কেউ।
তোমাকে কিন্তু আমার অনেক ভাল লাগে আপু, কিন্তু তোমার ভাইটা না কেমন জানি। তোমরা দুই ভাই বোন, নিজের ভাই বোন, কিন্তু দুজনের না কোনো মিলই নাই। কই, সবাই তো বলে মিল আছে। দাদা বাড়িতে ঈদ না করলে মজা হয় বলেন?
এখানে অনেক মজা হবে।
দাদা বাড়িতে
ভাই আপনি নিয়ে আসেন, আমি আপনার 500 টাকায় দিব, ঠিক আছে? ঠিক আছে তো? হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে, তাহলে নিয়ে আসবেন না কিন্তু। ঠিক আছে ভাই।
তুমি দুনিয়ার কিনা, তাই তো আমার সন্দেহ। মনে হচ্ছে ব্যস্ত থেকে হুড়পুরি নেমে আসছে।
কার্ডের কথাগুলো তুমি লিখছো? হ্যাঁ আমি লিখেছি, কিন্তু কথাগুলো আমার না। আচ্ছা শোনো না, আমি তোমার জন্য একটা ঈদ কার্ড বানাইছি, আমি বাসা থেকে নিয়ে আসি। তুই বানাইছিস?
তুমি নাকি তনুকে ঈদ কার্ড দিছো, সেটা নাকি আবার নিজের হাতে বানাইছো? মাঠে চল।
মাঠে যাবো।
মাঠে যাবি না কেন?
মাঠে তো যাবো না।
মাঠে চল।
তপু আমি আজকে মাঠে যাবো না, তুই যা।
মেয়েটা দেখছিস?
কোন মেয়েটা?
তোদের বাসার দোতলায় আসছে।
এদিকে আয়, তুই আয়।
আরে তোমাকে একটা জিনিস দিব।
সুর মেলাতে আমার বেলা যে যায়। মানুষ ব্রিলিয়ান্ট হলে কি চালাক হয় নাকি? তুমি যত কিছু বলো না কেন, তোমার ভাই একটা বোকাই থাকবে, ঠিক আছে?
ওরকম কোনো ভালো কার্ড তো নাই এই দোকানে। আচ্ছা ভাই, ওই যে খুললে মিউজিক বাজে, তবে লাইট জ্বলে।
আপনার ছেলে যে এরকম একটা চিঠি লিখতে পারে আমি তো ভাবতেই পারিনি।
মা, স্কুল তো বন্ধ আর 7 দিন পরই তুমি এখনো আমাকে পড়ার জন্য চাপ দিবা? আপনি জানেন আমি কি চিন্তা করেছি? এবার ঈদে আমাকে সবচেয়ে সুন্দর আর স্পেশাল কার্ডটা যে দিবে।
ও ওই রূপার সঙ্গে একটু দেখা করতে আসছিলাম।
দেখা হয়েছে?
আমি কতগুলো ঈদ কার্ড পেয়েছি আপনি জানেন?
কতগুলা?
অনেক।
ওই ওই রূপার সঙ্গে একটু দেখা করতে আসছিলাম।
দেখা হয়েছে?
আমার রূপা তো এই চিঠিটা পেয়ে কাঁদতে কাঁদতে অস্থির হয়ে গেছে। আশ্চর্য আপা। এই ঈদের পরে তো স্কুল খুলবে, তখন ফাঁকিবাজি করলে চলবে?
কেমন?
ভালো। কারে দিবি?
আচ্ছা, একজন স্পেশাল মানুষ।
কে?
কাজল কালো চোখ, মুখে মিষ্টি হাসি। উফ, আজকে ব্রাজিল হারলে তো শেষ।
এত সহজ?
শুনলাম আপনি নাকি ব্রাজিলের সাপোর্টার।
গান সুন্দর তোমার।
ও, আমি তো আগে গান শিখতাম। মা, ও মা, দেখো না উপরতলার খালাম্মা এসেছে।
আপনার উপর মন খারাপ না, ঠিক আছে।
আপনি ব্রাজিলের সাপোর্টার, আর ব্রাজিলের সাপোর্টাররা কেমন হয় এটা আমি জানি না। ওরা কখন আর্জেন্টিনার ভালো চায় না।
ওরা আমার মধ্যে অনেক মিল আছে।
কি মিল আছে?
আমি মিথুন রাশি, ও মিথুন রাশি।
তো